Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Art, and I have just got my first joystick. So, I'm gonna kind of do a review and then fly a bit on the flight simulator with the joystick. So the joystick is the Logitech 3D Pro. Okay guys, so I am now recording my hand with the joystick and my screen. And as you can see, it's all looking pretty nice. So, I'm going to take off, and I'll do it from outside view so that you guys get a pretty good view of it. So yeah, take off with the throttle lever, disengage parking brake, and throttle up. So this joystick is pretty nice because it gives some good resistance while flying, and it's just overall pretty dang awesome. So you can set all the different buttons, which I'll show you how to do later in this video. But yeah, overall it's pretty nice. The sensitivity pretty high, but you know it can do lots of different things. Like I can go really low, and I can barely fly over the ground. So yeah, as you guys can see, whenever I twist the joystick left or right, rudder starts to control. So yeah, that's how you do the rudder. There are also a lot of different functions, like you can deploy flaps, as you can see I'm doing now. And yeah, so this is a pretty, that plane just like kamikazed. Do you guys see that shadow? There's big plane that just fell out of the sky. Yeah, so overall it's a pretty nice joystick. It cost me only about $40 from Walmart, and I really suggest beginners with joysticks getting this joystick because it really improves flying. But yeah, so now let's come in to San Francisco and do a landing. Oh my goodness, we are very close to San Francisco. Oh. Landing is gonna... Oh, no. That's not how I want to land. Yeah, so I'm pretty good at landing. This plane is a bit hard to land. We'll give it that. So I'm gonna land it from cockpit, just so that I have more of a first-person point of view. Okay, we're now lined up with the runway. It actually works surprisingly well. So yeah, I'm going to bring this plane in for a landing now. But yeah, this joystick is very nice. Cost me only about $40, and you can use it anywhere. Pretty much. And it just plugs into my computer. That was a bit early on the touchdown zone, pretty bumpy. That was really bumpy, but you know, we landed and plane's still intact. Yeah, so as you can see, each way I twist, plane moves. So now I'm going to set parking brake and go ahead and show you guys how to set up the joystick. So first, go into the controls, and with this joystick, as you can see, it is plugged in right here to my computer. So you go into the controls, click on joystick, and the joystick will automatically pop up. And then you just go down to these different buttons. What you do is you push the joystick in each direction. So right now I'm doing roll. As you can see, this blue line is going back and forth. So then I click on this little drop box and click roll, because that is what the axis 0 is doing. Now say I wanted to do the pitch. Just move it back, move it forth, and you can see that blue arrow's blue line's moving. Click on that, hit pitch. And you can do that for all of them. And if something is backwards, like my throttle was when I first set this up, just click the inverse. And down here, you have all the different buttons for the joystick. So, like with my button number 0, which is this trigger, which is a pretty neat function, it sets brakes. And you can see when I do the trigger, brakes pop up. So yeah, that is how you use it. Now let's try flying a bigger plane and actually landing it. Let's do the 737. Okay, so we're coming in for a landing here at San Francisco International. Okay. Head view motion is pretty dang smooth, which I do like. But yeah, this is just an amazing joystick. It feels great. They shipped it to me pretty quick. But yeah, it's just definitely pretty good for beginners. So if you were a beginner like I was, and still am, I 100% suggest getting this. And you can get it from almost anywhere, like Target, Logitech stores, Amazon. And another cool feature is, even though with the throttle lever, which I'll show you once I butterize this landing, you can still do reverse thrust, even though this throttle lever doesn't really accommodate reverse thrust. And I'm still in the air. Okay, that was rough, but you know, we landed. So, pretty good flare. Now, touchdown. Okay, reverse thrust, spoilers, brakes. And now you can see the reverse thrust has been applied. And it's pretty cool, actually, how the reverse thrust works. So, as you can see here, unlike the Thrustmaster, this does not have any reverse thrust. It's just zero thrust, and when I put my camera down, you can see just normal thrust. So, no reverse thrust. And a cool little setting that you can set for your joystick here in the options panel is you can click on one of the buttons, and you can see toggle reverse thrust or set reverse thrust on throttle axis. So since this one does not accommodate a reverse thrust axis, I hit this, and now whenever I hit this button, you'll see the reverse thrust pops up, and that I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that is my Logitech 3D Pro Extreme review. So if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe.